Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Hodge-Podge Garage. Sorry it's been a while. I know I've been slacking here and haven't been putting many videos up lately, but today just working on Giggity Quackmire. So we've done a little bit of stuff here. We put some rod holders there, put some rod holders there. And one thing that I haven't done is hook up the, as I melt stuff here, sorry, hook up that bilge pump down there. And that has been something that has been of a concern. So what I'm doing is I've got a switch panel up here, just cut another hole, got another switch panel here and gonna wire that in. And so we're gonna get some solder going here, and then I'll need to, I've got a fuse box right down there. Need to run one hot line up and then I can use the same negative because I'm not gonna be drawing too many amps on this. And then the other thing is right now I've got the alternator charging the starter battery, which is back behind here for the outboard. So what I'm going to do is have one line and then it'll split into two and have a Perco switch, so I can select one battery which will go back here, select the other side which will go to the two batteries in here which power all the accessories including the lights and GPS and all that fun stuff. So we're going to keep going on that. I know you guys are looking forward to some more work on the satellite, and I'll hopefully be getting more done on that in the rotisserie. But with gigging season, the run coming up, I really want to get some of this done and then make sure this is good to go for duck season too, because we use this for our duck boat. So stick around. As you know, Hodge-Podge Garage, we got a little bit of everything. Let's see what we can do. Alright, got the switch panel in here. Now we have a bilge pump right there. And we'll flip that switch. Then that little pump down there will pump any water that's inside the hole right out that hose out the side of the boat. So, one more thing done. The next thing I'm doing is I just took the fuel inlet hose off. And I'm going to move that fuel inlet to the top of the console, because since it's at a 90-degree angle, when you put the gas in there and you squeeze the handle, it spills out on the floor. So instead of that, I'm going to put it up here and it'll go straight down into the tank. Alright, so had a little issue with this little bulkhead here for the steering arm, so I'm going to go ahead and weld a little support in there. And we'll see how it goes, because I haven't welded aluminum in a little while. I've got some wires around here that I'm going to try to not get overheated. And yeah.
They're not using any of the parts that we're familiar with. Their whole bodies and intestines, and they're just bringing themselves out. Yeah, I'm afraid of that. You'll see this on top of that. Usually, we'll come in with
Alright.
business fluctuates as the sport of recreational fishing.
We'll do her. So, I don't know if you could see anything while I was up there, but now we've got this nice bead right there going up, because that bulkhead just kept wanting to wiggle. I didn't leave enough room on either side of it to really have enough enough girth there, because that was some thin metal. So that'll do it. Like always, just going for function here. And I tried to lift those wires up and hold them with the hammer on both sides so they weren't touching the metal, to hopefully not burn through those wires and cause electrical issues. So that bulkhead now can't flex back and forth when I'm turning the fan motor there. So hopefully that'll do the job. I don't think it'll be a big deal. Some of those welds are kind of ugly in there, but I did get a nice bead right up the middle, which is where it counts, and then a little bit around there. Starting and stopping with aluminum isn't the best idea because you gotta have a really clean surface, and I did grind it off with a wire wheel that I only use for aluminum, and then wiped it down with some acetone, because whenever there's aluminum oxide that builds up on it, that's when you run into issues, because that aluminum oxide melts at a much higher temperature than aluminum, so you'll burn right through, which is what I did down here, but that's another story. Alright guys, well, we got a good chunk done. I've now got the bilge pump up, got that fixed, got my new switch panel in here, I've got my new fuel line, which goes right here. So instead of it being on the front, now it's right on the top, the fuel filler. That way I can not have to use a hose to get in there, or this flexible gas tank with the long neck. So that'll do her. That by the way is the spool gun on my clutch 220 SI. Really quick to hook up. We'll jump down here and do a quick look at it. So I had it hooked up for stick, and basically all I do is take my spool gun, feed the 2 wires through, plug in the connector up on the front. The 2 wires that come through, actually one's a tube, hooks to the gas line here, and then your positive hooks here. The one thing I forgot to do a minute ago is hook up my positive on the front, and that's just a quick connect. So all I have to do now is unscrew one Allen screw, do the quick disconnect here, pull the spool gun off, and then flip the switch on the front, which is currently on spool gun, down to STIG or TIG, or stick or TIG, or I can go to MIG. Nice thing about this too is it's got a spot timer, so if you're doing lots of little welds, you can click that spot timer on, put this down anywhere from 1 to 10 seconds, and then as long as you hold the trigger on the MIG, it'll stop by itself, which is really nice. I got our voltage and our wire feed here too, which is also dual. This is wire feed when in MIG or spool gun, but when you have it in TIG or stick, it switches to amperage. And they are nice because they're infinite, so they don't click, so you can adjust fine tuning. So it's a really nice machine for the money. I can't remember exactly, but I want to say it was like 600 bucks or so, which is not bad at all for the garage user, just doing little things around the garage, and have all kinds of processes that you can use it. Still have not got the TIG gun for it, and hopefully I'll do that soon. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry I haven't been around a while. Gonna be doing more on the boat and getting stuff ready, doing some fishing. I will get back to the satellite here. Still have a little bit of work to do on the rotisserie, and as the fall run comes up with flounder, and we're doing a lot of fishing, so maybe I'll do some catch and cook videos, and yeah, see how it goes. Cool guys, don't forget, make cool shit.